Ketchup.
You, stranger! I've not seen your kind before. What clan are you?
They look odd.
Eywa invited me here to see her father.
What's that on your face?
It is the mark of the Sarentu. And yet the Sarentu we once knew did not defy Eywa with scraps from the Sky People.
It's all I know. They stole us when we were children.
They have stolen many things. You were gone a long time. And you are young. Has your spirit been molded by the Sky People? Or do you remember the ways of your clan?
Shoo! Put that away. Sharp eyes. A Sarentu's gaze. But yours is heavy. Let home tree be a refuge from your burdens. We will put some color in your cheeks. Or in your clothes at the very least. You will pick up the threads of your people here. Oh, how I miss their stories. They loved our silk harvest, the sweet smell of dye mayauntu. Katnat, let me take the Sarentu. The poor child knows nothing of our ways.
Go. We will speak more when you are settled.
I really must speak more with Eywa's father about the resistance.
Later, my Yautu. Here's our Uluk Ektan, our clan's leader. Let us clean you up a bit first. You would frighten the hide off an Angsik looking like that. Besides, I would not mention those Sky People if I were you. They are nothing but trouble, and Katnap does not like trouble. Let me show you off a bit instead, hmm? Will you allow me that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here.
Too dark.
Your people certainly made life more interesting. One time, they told us...
Sorry, I'll be right back. I really must speak more with Eywa's father about the resistance.
Later, my Yautu. Here's our Uluk Ektan, our clan's leader. Let us clean you up a bit first. You would frighten the hide off an Angsik looking like that. Besides, I would not mention those Sky People if I were you. They are nothing but trouble, and Katnap does not like trouble. Let me show you off a bit
Eywa
instead.
tries to help, but he
Will
makes
you
things
allow
worse.
me that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here. Your people certainly made life more interesting. One
If you
time,
want,
they
I could show you
told
what I
us a
have been
tale
working on.
about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take days. But there will be time for
If
that
it is
later.
not perfect, then
Our
what is
great
the point?
tree has many stories, lived many lives, hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how our dyes dance. Come, see my weavers. Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru will, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see,
I hope I have
Now
something you like. Let me know if I can help with anything else.
You see, now is the time for beauty, for art. Speaking of which... Relun!
Finally decided to grace me with your presence, have you?
And with a Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life. Betterment awaits, Sarentu.
Ah, still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Aranahe is taste.
Relun is a prickly one, but he is the very best cook. He knows it too. Oh, I think we can do better than that.
Not this color. No, too dark.
Again? How did they ruin this again?
Darling, we must catch up.
I hope Father stays longer this time.
Our fate does not hang by a single thread.
Have a look then. Go away. Use it well. Grandad.
And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika, taking the Sarentu under your wing already?
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our collars, my Houndu. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with Sturmbeast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least, you will be hard to swallow.
Sturmbeast? Can this child track? I've done okay so far.
Okay. What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Itu is on a hunt. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the water. Itu will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my Houndu. A respectful hunt will show Katnat you remember the ways of the people. There is no need to rush yourself, child. Go now if you want, but stay and enjoy our beautiful silk harvest if you need a little rest. No Aranahe would begrudge you that.
Diane tries to help, but he makes things worse.
This is a simple recipe. A kametire could make it.
Sotlek, I made it to the Aranahe. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt? I should have showed you how myself.
It's okay. Nafika said one of their hunters might show me how. Itu.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them.
What is it you need? Stay sharp, young one.
It has been many years since your people visited.
Have you seen Vu'an?
Be careful.
I'm worried about
You
her.
do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarentu and Ka'anan.
Do you know where Vu'an is? She promised she would bring me dyeing materials, but she has been gone forever.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I cannot gather my own supplies. I have no ikran. Vu'an offered to help, but what if something happened to her because of me?
I can look for her if you like.
Oh, could you? She likes to forage near Shaded Grove. Perhaps you could ask around for her there.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarentu, and Ka'anan should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, all right? You are not alone, and there is much to do here.
Can you save me from something of a headache? Alemun and Nean, our lookouts. Both of them are sharp and capable. A shame they can never see eye to eye. This most recent disagreement, however, it sounds serious. Nean especially sounds so tense now. They could benefit from some Sarentu diplomacy, surely.
Is E2 still out? Are you new?
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
I am worried, and you should be too.
Alemun, the sky...
Tell me, if one of the Sky People's flying machines went down near your home, creating a huge mess, would you be concerned?
I am still right here. And I am telling you not to worry.
But what if someone got hurt? When we see potential danger, do we simply say to ourselves, oh, I hope someone does something? We are that someone, Neon.
Do we know why that aircraft went down?
No, we do not. Which is why I am advising my fellow scout not to involve me, herself, or anyone else. Including you, Sarentu.
Relax, Neon. I would never dream of putting your life in danger. I could use a hand out there.
I'd be happy to help, but I don't want to cause trouble.
Ignore him. It is what I do. Their flying thing went down in Weaver's Flourish, near a river. It's a good place to start.
You will not find anything, Alemun. This is a waste of time. Sarentu, I suggest you stay away from matters that do not concern you.
Maybe I should take a break.
This is a simple recipe. A kametire could make it.
Try to mix the nectar with a touch of shell fruit juice.
Press, or do you grind the pulp?
The Sky People are
Always
scum.
fresh. But we must find one that is very ripe, or the Kinglor will not like it so much.
Katnat will not allow this insolence.
Do you have no other clothes? The war cannot be avoided, for hunters especially.
Do you need help with an
Poor
ikra?
Kinglor. Will their flowers ever reopen?
So long as the sky people remain, of course.
The Kinglor are so many. Their nest overflows.
It is because of Eywa. He does not care for them properly.
Could be Itu.
Eywa is young. She is naive.
She grieves her mother.
I hear the viper wolves cry.
Is E2 still out?
Your ikran is beautiful.
My zombie,
For her, no wind is too strong, no challenge too great. We hunt with heart, in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
No, I'm looking for Itu.
My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones. Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me. She wants me to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at home tree, telling the little ones of Hans, of adventure. They would not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong, fearless, the best hunters.
Nafika did say you were hunting Sternbeast. Can I join?
Is that what you are after? Are you a good hunter?
I was never taught how.
Never taught how? What have your people been doing all these years? Did you find a land without hunting? A place where creatures lay down to die willingly? See there. Young hunters practice on targets first. Practice, or it will be the Sternbeast hunting you. Yet you chose your weakest weapon. Are you trying to make your... life difficult? Come. Not bad. At least your thanks will have meaning.
My thanks?
Are you serious? What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived?
It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see. Your spirit goes to Eywa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. This way you let her ascend to the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts? Right.
The hide, the meat. You know what to do with them? Nefika will show you. Go on. You do not need me to hold your hand.
A lot of fish here, but my skills fail me today. Perhaps you will do a better job with your bow. Or do you prefer to spear? We must outsmart the fish. Make it think there is no one here.
I see you. Your spirit goes to Eywa, and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. 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 Thank you for these gifts.
The Sky People rot our lands. They must be stopped.
Oh,
You have
here we go.
Yes, here I go. Come to look down your nose at me, have you?
Now. You know how I love your food. But I stand by what I said before.
What are you looking for now?
Oh, here we go.
Yes, here I go. Come to look down your nose at me, have you?
Now. You know how I love your food. But I stand by what I said before. It is not exactly art, is it?
I swear to you, one bite of yovo grilled in sari seeds, and you would be begging me for the recipe.
A beggar I will never be, Relun, darling.
Are you a hunter?
Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
If it is not perfect, then what is the point?
This is a simple recipe. A kametire could make it.
Katna is inflexible as stone.
What are you looking for now? Nope. Go on now.
I think my craftsmanship has really improved. I just hope Nafika agrees.
Come to better yourself. Stay sharp, young one.
Eywa tries to help, but he makes things worse.
Again? How did they ruin this again?
I have some meat from my hunt. Nafika said you...
You sent this forlorn miscreant to bother me? Everything is a joke. As usual.
She said you're the best cook.
Ah! The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nafika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Come. Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious arts.
Is there something wrong with your home tree?
Granddad
Eywa said it suffers.
The Kinglor are uneasy. We have provided for them since their flowers closed, but their numbers are too many. Katnad would prefer Eywa to focus all her energies on them. But I think that child does her best. Now pay attention. Katnad should see you still have some Na'vi skill, and I should like to see it myself.
A little Zakru cheese would go well with this.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Good! Now show Katnat how you have mixed your colors with our own. Just as your people once did. Do not be afraid of him. His bark is worse than his bite. I will follow shortly.
If it is not perfect, then what is the point? I hope Father stays longer this time.
It was a time of great sorrow.
Sarentu?
Eywa wept so much that a great lake formed, and her tears flowed down.
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
Back already? Have you given up this pointless search?
I have been out by the waterway valley.
So that is why we have so much fish.
Nefika has had her way. Now you look more like the Sarentu we remember. The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, lost one, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here? No.
They bring war with them. Please.
We Aranahe do not seek conflict. And yet you goad us, desperate for a fight. Do you remember your family?
A little. My mother. Her smile. Her warmth.
Did you see her die? Did she smile at you then, helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Eywa's light leave someone you love?
Well, you certainly made an impression. Katnat is not easily rattled. Be careful, my Aundu.
I wasn't trying to anger him.
Keep your chin up. Pay a visit to the very top of our tree. Our Tsahik is back.
I need to mend my Ikran harness.
You should ask the Helu. I'm sure.
The Kinglor are restless. The rainforest was theirs once. The Sky People drove them out, I'm sure of it.
Is this nest all that remains?
Yes. And with so many Kinglor here, our home tree weakens. See? How the Queen cares for them. Protects them. She is born knowing what to do. How to lead.
She knows where she belongs.
My mother always said, a steady heart sees steady wings. They were always at ease with her. I'd find her here at dawn, tending to them, singing to them. Her love was enough. It's all right. They won't hurt you. Kinglor are peaceful by nature, but they are not docile when facing a threat. Their sting is sharp, and they swarm as one. We must find our sting.
Itu, where is he? Your father is asking for him.
He's not back.
We need to talk that now.
Wait! You don't have to. We can find him together.
The people need their sahib. Here. I'll deal with this.
Let me go with her. You helped me before, I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
Where I belong. There is a hunting camp near the forest cliffs. Vifilu is likely to start her search for E2 there. I can do this. Talu and I will take to the skies.
How unsettling. But no one was hurt.
This is a simple recipe. A kametire could make it.
Eywa tries to help, but he makes things worse.
Before being invited to stay.
Come to better yourself. Take good care of your bow.
Have a look then. Eat. Use it well.
Their packs have changed, and they're fighting with other packs.
Can I help with something? Come back if you need more.